Hello, this is Solomon. I'm here to explain you about aggregates and built-in functions in a database management system. So in my previous videos, I have explained how to create tables. So in my previous videos, I used to create a table called deposit underscore 1236. But in this video, I have created a table called deposit 1236. Okay, I have removed underscore. So my new table has been created. So I have shown everything in the previous video how to create a table and insert the details into the table. So these are the details given in the questions. So I have included all these details in the table. Okay, so this is a function. So already I have inserted everything into the table. So the next I have created a branch table. Similarly, branch table. In branch table we have branch name and city name. So I have included everything here. Next is a customer table. So customer table is a customer name and a city. So again similarly I have included everything here. And next is borrow table. So borrow table also contains the customer id, customer name, branch name, loan account. So all these details has been inserted into, okay, uh, into branch details. So here you can see, here I have recently inserted everything. So I have created table here borrow. So everything, so I have inserted it here. Next I have created, okay, account, everything, and I have inserted it. Now let's go for the questions. So what's the first question is, list the total loan amount taken by the borrowers. So for that we have a keyword called sum. uh, so select sum, loan, a loan amount, and from borrow 1236. This is table name. So if you paste this, we'll get in the value, the amount taken by the borrowers. So you can see here sum of loan amount is, so the loan amount what the bank has given is around 3 lakhs 99,000. Okay, coming to the next question, find the total deposit done by the de- depositors. So for that, select some amount. So total amount in the bank we need to calculate, and we have given a table name here as deposit 1236. So this will give the sum of total amount what the bank is having. So it's having around 5 lakhs 91,000. Okay, now list the total loan taken from Andhira Bank. Okay, so from that bank, I mean that branch. Okay, so from Andhira branch, what is the loan taken by the, okay, 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 list the total loan taken from Andhira branch. So loan amount and the branch name. This is the table name, and branch name is Andhira. So you can see here. So the total amount taken from the Andhira bank is 2 lakhs 16,000. And if we come here, write a query to find the total deposit of a customer having amount account date last than 1st January 19. Okay, before that January, what is the amount they are having? So before that date, we can see here they are having around 1 lakh 90,000. The question is here, how do you know the date, exactly date what the amount is having? So already we have included this in the date here in the branch details. Okay, here dates are mentioned. So before January 1st, what all the things are, what is the amount available? Okay, now let's go for the fifth question. Find the average of the deposit customer living in Nagpur. So what is the average they are depositing? You can see here the average amount deposited is 9 lakhs 85,000 in Nagpur. List the maximum deposit customer living in Bombay. So maximum deposit of the customer living in Bombay. So maximum deposit in Bombay. Okay, that's around 1 lakh 75,000 they're depositing in Bombay. Uh, how many how many distinct branches cities are there in the branch table. So how many branches are there? Okay, that is the question. So select, we have select, count, districts and city. Okay, district and city is a key we use to find the number of branches in the bank. Okay, that will give us the answer. So count is 4 cities, that means 4 branches. If you include one more, that will become 5. Okay, next, going for the eighth question. Find the total number of uh, customer cities. Okay, how many customers are there in the cities who are depositing? That is 3. Okay, customer cities is 3. So write a query to display the branch name and branch wise deposit. So according to this, okay, now we need to print in which bank how much is deposited. So according to that we need to print. Okay, for Andhira Bank it's 20,000. Similarly, respectively 76,000, 85,000, 85,000, 1,50,000. Okay, this need to be print. For that we have select branch name, amount of deposit 1236. So in the deposit table we are checking order is amount. Okay, you can see here the same output we got here. Okay, now 10th question is like a give the branch wise deposit of the customer after uh, account date is January 1st 1960. Okay, up to that we need to give the amount for that. So for that we need to have customer name, amount deposited on date, especially date greater than, okay, after 1st January 19, okay, 1996, after that. So if you go there, you will get the same output. So 11th question, find the total number of borrowers in each branch. Okay, how many borrowers are there? So what are the names of the borrowers in the each branch? So okay, you can see here branch names and the borrowers are these people. Okay, find the total count of the deposit branch wise. Okay, we need to give a branch wise deposit. Okay, first select count. Okay, customer name, branch name, uh, from deposit 1236 is a table, so grouped by B names. Branch names we have to select and give them. Okay, in the ratio what they're sending. So first place Nagpur, the 3 people in Andheri, 3 times in Andheri, and one is from Vira and one is from Nagpur. Now write a query to find the maximum loan for branch Vira. So this is the maximum loan amount what they have given or what they can give. So maximum loan amount from the borrower. So query to find the maximum loan from the bank. So this is the maximum loan what they have given. So you can see here the same amount 18. Okay, so now calculate the length of the string dbm. So this is the, we need to calculate the length of the string and dbms in dual. So okay, yeah, this was the same mistake I did. I need to change the colons as it is in word form. Now you can see the length of the dbms is 4. Okay, so display the name of the customer in upper cases. So all the names in upper cases we have a keyword called select upper. C name, so customer name. If we enter B name, it will print in upper cases branch name. So you can see all the names in upper cases. Okay, next if we go for display the subtracting nil from a Sunil from deposit table. So we need to print that Sunil name as in this. So for that we have a keyword called subtract. Okay, subtract, substr, subtract string. So C name 3 to 5. So from Sunil 3 to 5. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to cut this. Okay, here we are taking the name of Sandeep. Okay, For Sunil, we can use as from this is 0 1 2. So for that we can use as 1 to uh, 2 3 4 1 to 4. If we use, we will get the name as uh, Sunil here. So for that I took an example of Sandeep. Let's see here. So you can see Deep is here. So if you take Sunil here, so from Sunil is S is 0, U is 1, N is 2, I is 3, L is 4. So from 1 to 4, if you take here 1 to 4, this will become the answer. So 18th question, prefix account number columns with the zeros as a deposit number. So account number they have given is a 3 digit. So we have left pad here. So if you use left pad, you will get the zeros in the beginning of the account number. So if you are giving right pad, it will give zeros after the account number, which will completely change the value of account number. So 0, after 0 if you give any number, that is that number. But after the number, if you give zeros, the numbers will be changed. Okay. Okay, there you can see here the account numbers in left pad. So sort the deposit table branch on account number. So we need to sort account numbers and the deposit table. Okay, so you can see here everything, the values, after the values complete table we can see here. Now let's go for the next question. Find the total number of months since an account is opened by the customer. So after opening a customer, so how much amount, find the number of months since a account is open in the by a customer. So after a customer is open, so after a customer open an account in a branch, so how many months did it finish? So that's what we need to calculate here. For that we need to calculate month underscore between. Between is month underscore between is keyword. So this will give us the value how many months since he's in the bank. So 8.93, this is the value. So use round and turn function to round and turn the function value of 15.6789 to decimal position after the decimal point used in your table. So we need to change this table, change the value according to this. So we need to get the 16. So if we calculate this, we'll get the value as 16. So this should be round figure. We need to round figure. So 15.67, that is 16. If I'm gonna change the value around 2, okay, let me show you. Like if I change the value here around 2, okay, let me remove the 2, let me remove the 6 and 2, then it will come around 15. Okay, this is the thing. So we need to make a round figure here. For that we have select turn trunk. Okay, trunk. So trunk is making the number into a round figure. If it is more than 5, if a number after the decimal is more than 5, then it will become the next number of the value. Otherwise if it is below 5, then it will become the same value what is the number. So if it is becoming 0.5, then it will be sorry 1.5, the answer will be 1.5. So this is about trunking. So I hope you understood. That's all in this video. Thank you everyone.